How's everybody doing? This is Uncle Chuck. I hope you are all well, considering all. It's been a rough few days or so since the Ethereum merge if you're a miner. And what can I say? I'm speechless. But I wanted to kind of circle back. I did a video, my last video about my Innosilicon A11 miners. These were Ethereum miners. And shall we say, literally just after the merge, I was overly optimistic as there was a new firmware at the time that you could flash your miner to be able to mine ETC. And as you can see now, I'm about negative $2.94. And it just doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense for me to keep these things up in mining. So unfortunately, I am going to have to power these things down, which sucks big time. But what can you do? Anyway, where are we at? We are at Asic miner value. So I thought we'd kind of take a look at some of the other miners that are out there right now and how they're doing profitability wise. So let's start at the top here. The Bitmain Antminer KA3. Well, this is a brand new miner and it's not released yet. But from what I've been told from one of the suppliers I purchased miners from in China, that this is going to be available for pre-order in December. So what can you say if you're a Kadena miner, as I am, and have a number of gold shell miners? Well, this is an utter killer. 166 terahash, and profitability is crazy. Well, obviously this could change by the time they're actually out in the marketplace. But overall power consumption, well, you take a look at it compared to other Bitmain Ant miners and BTC miners, it's right in line. But again, 166 terahash is utterly crazy. So this is going to be a gold shell killer. So let's go back and take a look down the list. What's next? Well, we have another Ant miner here, or Bitmain Ant miner. This is an L7. What is this specifically? This mines LTC or Dogecoin, merge mine Dogecoin as well. And I have a number of these myself, and I will say this, through everything, and this is the last little while, the crypto up and downs, these have probably been my most consistent miners by far. And I have Bitcoin miners, Kadena miners. I have a little bit of everything. And I will say overall, they've been very consistent. And so if you're going to mine, which I wouldn't recommend specifically at this time, this is a good option. But let's carry on here. So the next in line here is a gold shell miner. This is the KD Max. And this is the most powerful Kadena miner at this point in time. It is 40 terahash. I have a few of these myself, and they have been fairly consistent, next to a few software updates, but they have been fairly solid. When I purchased these a few months ago when they came out, unfortunately, they were making a lot more than $8.06. They were making about $42, $43 a day at the time. But obviously, crypto is where it is now, and we're all hoping that things are going to improve, which they will. But again, this has been a really good, solid miner. And then down the line, you see some other things here. KD6s, also Kadena. And then you come to the latest revision Bitcoin miner. This is the Antminer S19 XP, 140 terahash. And I own a few of these and have a few more coming. And I will say this, I've owned other BTC miners such as the S19 110. And this is a solid machine, but let's take a look at it. After electrical, about 234 a day. And if Bitcoin slides any more than it is right now, which anything could happen, these will no longer be profitable either. But at the moment, for me, they've been fairly solid. and they don't like the heat, I will be honest, compared to some of the other miners such as the L7 and the old S19 110 or the 104, the S19J 104. These are a little bit more picky, but next to that, they have been fairly solid so far for me anyway. I want to scroll down here and look at another really interesting little miner. This is also a gold shell miner. It is the KD Box Pro. And this is a home miner and very efficient little miner. I have a number of them and they have just been solid. So even where we're at today, after the merge and everything at a low, you're still looking at 48 cents a day after electrical. So I'm keeping mine up in mining. They're a great machine, and I'm sure things are going to change here. Let's all think positive, and that, you know, crypto will go back up. It's just a matter of time when. Obviously, this isn't financial advice, just my opinion, but a great little miner. So where do we go from here? Well, that's a tough question, but to be honest, I think we all just need to be strong. You look at the state of the world the way it is right now. It doesn't matter where you live. There's just so many challenges for all of us every day. Focus on the things that you're in control of, not the things that you can't control. Anyway, smash that subscribe button, hit the like. I'm going to be putting out some more videos coming up here in the future. So everybody take care.